Hey guys, sorry I'm in my mum's room, but my neighbours have got people over and they're in the garden and it was just really loud, even with the windows shut. So I've just come in my mum's room to record. And also, sorry I never recorded for like a week or so because I had my work experience, and every time I tried to record a video after work, I just got distracted because people would be in the house and I looked really tired and like really awful because I was tired, and I just looked a mess. My hair by the end of the day just looked frizzy and horrible because I had just left it curly. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I have got a haul. I might have to do it in two parts, not because it's particularly huge, but because I got some of the new MUA products. So I want to kind of do a little first impressions thing on them and how I've been finding them so far and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so I'll do this eyeshadow first, which is shade 18 and it's matte and it's like a purple colour. Well, it is a purple. It's like a kind of grapish purple, I guess. I hate this one. It's not pigmented whatsoever and it's all scratched. I don't know if you can see, because I used it wet and it made the product really weird. So I had to scratch it off. And it's no colour payoff really whatsoever. Like yeah, you can see it a bit there, but then when I try and put it on my skin, nothing comes off, like nothing. So I wouldn't recommend getting the lighter colours, and I wouldn't have bought it if I tested it, but there wasn't a tester, so I wouldn't recommend all the lighter colours, because all the other colours I got are like dark colours and the pigmentation of them are like amazing. So yeah. The first one is shade 19 and it's a matte brown, and it looks like this. Really pigmented, and it feels really smooth. It just looks like that. It'll be great for like a neutral eye or a smoky eye. It's really, it'll be a really versatile colour, and it may even make a good product to fill your brows with, but I don't fill my brows, so because I like the shape of them anyway. Most of the time they're covered with my hair, as you can see. So yep. The next colour is shade 17 and it's a pearl, and it's really smooth and really pigmented. This one's a green, like a, I don't know what kind of green it is. It's quite bright, metallic-y, really nice. And again, the pigmentation is just really good. So there's that one. And then I've got another green as well, and this one's shade 14, and it looks like this, and it goes really well with this other green. It's like a deeper green, more like a khaki green, I'd say, with kind of brown undertones, and it's also shimmery, or not shimmery, like a metallic-y colour. And there it is. It kind of looks brown as well. And then the next colour I got is shade 12, and it's also a pearl. And I watched Fleur de Forche's video on it, on like MUA products, and she said it's a really good dupe for MAC's Club. I don't own Club, so I can't compare the two, but I'll link her video below if you want to see that, if you're interested. So that's what it looks like. It's like a browny, greeny, bronzy, purpley, bluey colour. It's got so many different kind of duochromy colour things in it, and I really like this colour. So that's what it looks like. So those are all the eyeshadows I got. I never got any of the lip products or mascaras or eyeliners or anything. I'll tell you in a minute why. But the next two things I've got are the MUA eye dusts, and they're kind of like pigments, just like a loose eyeshadow. The first one I got is shade 6. I'm going to tip it out in the lid because it just seems easier. And that's what it looks like. It's just like a deep purple colour and it's shimmery. And it's really, really nice. Really, really pigmented. And then the second colour I got is shade 1. And it's like a silver. And that's what it looks like. It is a silver. Oh, you can see all the silver bits flying around my computer because I blew it. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It is really, really nice. Really, really pigmented. So those are all the MUA products I got. And I'll just do like a little review on them so far. The colours are really, really pigmented, and I quite like the packaging. You pay £1, like every single item in the line is £1, so it's kind of like the British version of Elf, I guess. So for £1, the packaging is quite nice. It's secure, it closes. It is plastic, but it is nice. You can see the colour. It's a big product. It's bigger than MAC eyeshadows by far. It's sturdy. It doesn't feel flimsy. So I think the packaging is good when you pay £1 for the product. And also the packaging of the eye dusts are really, really nice too, except for the fact that it has a hole there. I would rather it just be like the pot and not this plastic bit on top, so you can put the brush in it rather than the hole there, because I just think that's a bit like unpractical. But I really, really like the products, except for this one. I do not recommend getting the lighter colours because they're not pigmented and there's no colour payoff. And I never got any lipsticks because they seemed a bit glittery and metallic-y and tacky, so I never got them. But the packaging of the lipsticks looks like NYX's packaging of lipsticks, so the packaging of them is nice. I never got any bronzers or blushes just because I never had any left when I got there. But I looked at some of the testers and they looked really nice. And I never got any mascaras or eyeliners just because there weren't really any testers there, and if there were testers there, they were like for the blue mascara or something like electric blue mascara, and I don't need an electric blue mascara, so I never got any of them. And I never got any of the lip glosses as well because they're all quite red. I don't wear lip gloss a lot, and if I do, it's only for tutorials, and I don't really wear red lipstick or use red lipstick in tutorials, so I just never thought I needed them. But if I do, I could always go back and get them. So yeah, I recommend MUA. I really, really like the products. I think for £1 you can't really go wrong. So for 7 things I've spent £7. I think that's really, really good. It's definitely great value for money. So if you have to go onto the Superdrug website though and find out whether they're sold in your Superdrug, because I had to go to one. I've got 2 quite local to me, and I had to go to a different one because they wasn't at my 2 like closest Superdrugs. So you have to check on the website where your closest Superdrug is that stock MUA products. But yeah, as I said, I'll put a link to Fleur de Fourche's channel down below because she does a really, really nice review on the products as well. I'm going to put this haul into 2 parts just because I had a good old talk about the MUA products. So yeah, I'll see you in part 2.